I have a picture here that I did with some watercolor brushes, just a little abstract thing. And what I'm going to do is apply a paper texture to it. In order to apply a paper texture, we needed to get one. If you already have one, great. Otherwise, bring up your browser. And what I did is I went in here to Pixabay. I'm signed in, so I can get the largest picture if I want. And you page down. I did a search here. You can see it says paper texture. And I'm using images. And let's just go down here. And I tried this one first and did not like the results. So we're going to go down a little bit further. This one right here would probably be a good one. But maybe not. Let's go down. This one has a nice even tone to it. So I'm going to tap on it and open it. I'm going to tap on free download. And we're just going to use whichever is the size that it defaults to. I'm going to tap on download. And it says, do you want to download? And I tap on view. You, if you are not logged in, will get a CAPTCHA to make sure that you're not a robot. Let's go ahead and tap on view. And here it is. You can see that it's got little spots of color we need to get rid of. Here's one here. There's some red up here. And this looks kind of greenish. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to press and hold with my finger. And then I'm going to choose Save to Photos. And then I'm going to go back over to my PROcreate. I am going to add a layer. As you can see, this is layer 3 now. Tap on my Actions menu. That's the wrench. And we're going to say Insert a Photo. That's right here. It's the second one from the top. I'm going to choose the photo that I just downloaded. That's this one here. And as you can see, it doesn't quite cover the whole screen. What I like to do is down here at snapping, I like to have magnetics and snapping both on. Magnetics is what makes it go left, right, up, down, or at an angle in a straight line. And snapping makes it snap to the nearest object or center point. And what I do is I use this right here. It's Fit to Canvas, third from the end at the bottom. And you can see it overflows a bit, but that's okay, because we're just using it as a texture. We'll tap on the transform arrow right up here at the top. And then I'm going to go into my layers and duplicate layer 3. We'll turn off the top layer 3. And on the bottom layer 3, actually I'm going to get rid of the top layer 3. We forgot it's in color. So let's take this layer 3 here, and we're going to go right here. That's the adjustments menu, the magic wand. We're going to choose hue, saturation, and brightness. And down here at the middle, where saturation says 50%, we're going to slide that all the way down to none. And that makes the picture black and white only. So we will tap on the menu again to turn it off. And now we can duplicate layer 3, turn off the top layer 3, and the bottom layer 3 I'm going to set to multiply. And what multiply does is it takes the darker areas and displays them. If I change the background color on this, you can see which part is darker and which part is lighter. The blue is showing through the light areas, and the dark areas are being set with opacity. For the top layer 3, we turn that on, and we're going to go over to curves. So once again, we want to go here to the adjustments menu, and we're going to choose curves. That's the third one down. And then what you want to do is tap and drag from the middle right here, and you want to drag it over to the right and down, and that darkens your image. And you want to keep making it darker and darker and darker until there are just a few spots of white. Just enough to add a little extra texture in highlight whenever we're done with this. We'll tap on the menu again to turn it off. We'll go back to our layers, and this top layer 3, I am going to set to screen. And to show you what that does, let's turn off the multiply. We will zoom in, and you can see all these white spots going through. The screen makes the lighter colors more opaque and the darker colors more transparent. The multiply does the opposite. Now, if you look at this, it's kind of a bit strong on the texture now. So let's tap on the S for layer 3. And we're going to change the opacity, turn it down, make it as dim as you possibly want. You can leave it bright if you want. I like to give it just a little bit of extra there. And that way you have your picture now looks like it's on a piece of paper. Once again, we change this background color, and it will show through all the way to the back. If you want to strengthen your paper look, you can duplicate this bottom layer 3 and move the duplicate all the way down to the bottom. And what that does is it strengthens here on this side, but it leaves this side so the color keeps it going. And that's a personal preference. You can do the same thing with the screen. Test out different things, see what you like. And there you go. I hope that this helps you out. And I hope you have a wonderful day.